Hello, everybody, and welcome to Sport Communication, CM 4040. My name is Nicole Stoll, and I'll be your instructor for the next few months. Some of you I recognize. Welcome back. It's a pleasure to have you in class again. Others are new, and I look forward to meeting you this semester over the next couple of weeks. During this class, we're going to study what I believe is the foundation of our society, and that is communication. And communication is the act of conveying meaning from one entity or group to another. It's the use of mutually understood signs and symbols. So in other words, it's sending and receiving information back and forth. And that can look a lot of different ways, whether it's verbal, it's written, it's nonverbal, it's a visual cue. There's a lot of different ways that you can communicate, and we're going to take a look at that throughout this semester. For this course, we'll take a look at that specifically through the lens of sport. By the end of this term, you'll be able to describe the role of sport communication within the broader field of sport management. You'll identify and apply the elements of the strategic sport communication model. You'll employ the fundamental elements of personal, organization, and leadership communication. We'll explain the purposes and the functions of service and support systems associated with sport communication, including public relations, advertising, marketing, and crisis management. We'll evaluate legal and sociological aspects of sport communication. We'll create visual and verbal representations of information. We'll draft various types of sport communication, including a press release, some articles and columns, and different social media forms of communication. And then at the end, you should be able to compile a lot of the different assignments that you have into what can be a portfolio for you moving forward into your professional career. A few housekeeping notes. Majority of this class is broken into 2-week modules, 2-week blocks with the exception of module number 1. So the first module, so after you complete the syllabus quiz, you'll progress into module number 1, and that is only 1 week. So you will have an assignment and a discussion to complete within module number 1. Typically, the way that our modules will look is there will be materials that you'll need to participate in, and then there'll be a discussion and an assignment at the end of each module. There are 2 modules that do have quizzes in them, so make sure that you are logging into Canvas and you can properly map out your calendar for the 2 weeks that you'll have for each of those modules. Again, that is with the exception of module 1. Now, all of this is outlined in the syllabus. It is right here on Canvas, so you can review it in the syllabus, but I've also outlined it in our assignments tab along the side. It is clearly defined within our modules, what your expectation is. And then there's the calendar application that is on the left-hand side of Canvas that you can also view. It should give you cues as soon as you log into our specific course, what is due for you. So all of that will help you be successful. But with that being said, if there are any questions that you have about anything, do not hesitate to reach out to me. I'm here to help you be successful. Even though that our module is largely broken out into 2-week blocks, do not fall into the trap of waiting until the end of those 2 weeks to actually complete your material. I've seen so many students think that, oh, we've got 2 weeks, they're going to blow it off, and then they're going to try to come in, rush through the material, and then rush through their assignment, and that only leads to disaster. I don't recommend that. That's not a recipe for success. You should be logging into Canvas a few times a week, almost as if we were meeting in person twice a week in the classroom. So you should plan out, hey, there's 2 days a week that I'm going to log into Canvas specifically for this course, really for all your courses, and you're going to spend a little bit of time working through our material. You need to manage your time so that you can maximize the opportunity to be successful in this course. And everything that has to offer to really achieve the learning objectives so that you can participate in the assignments, the discussions, and those quizzes that we have throughout this semester. It's my recommendation for all of your courses to log in regularly, and that is no different for this course. I promise that it will set you up for success, not only in this course, but also in life. And who doesn't want that, right? This course, just like so many other courses, was previously taught in person. And since we've now transitioned to almost entirely online learning for the safety of everybody, The materials are going to be presented differently. They're all going to be here digitally for you. For our course, there is not a certain time frame that you need to log in. This is a benefit that I'm providing to you. A lot of the other instructors are also doing it within our program, but every instructor has the liberty to design their course however they want. For our course, you can come in and work through this module or work through this course at your pace within those 2-week blocks. So I don't recommend, or I don't have a specific time that you have to be here virtually to check in. I'm giving you that opportunity to work through the material at your own pace. I know that some of you have other jobs, some of you have different scenarios to where that might be a challenge for you, and that's okay. But because we are doing this to where you have the liberty to log in and work at your own pace, you need to make sure that you're working through all of the material. I'm going to outline every module very similarly. It will start with a video just like this, where I will introduce the module, introduce the concepts, and talk about some of the key components that we're going to discuss. And then there'll be material directly on Canvas for you. In addition to that material, there will also be links and videos, and those will take you either links from our Wayne State Canopy page, which is through our library system, or there might be some external links. Those videos and those articles are not optional. They are part of our class, specifically the articles that so many of you like to skip. Those are practical applications of our material. That is part of our course. We don't have a book, so that's how we're using alternative ways so that you can actively learn some of the material that we have. So don't skip on those. They're not optional. They're here to help you be successful. If we break it down to it, you're paying for it. So make sure that you're giving yourself all the opportunities to be successful. You need to make all of the learning a priority throughout this course. This course does not have group work. We will work through discussion boards where we'll comment on each other's thoughts regarding some of the prompts that I will provide. I am a proponent for group work. There's a lot of value in group work. You will use group work in your professional careers. You already use it right now with your families and your friends, or if you're already in a workplace environment, you just don't realize it's group work. But you will have to interact with people in your everyday lifestyle. However, we recognize sometimes that online learning is a little bit difficult. So in lieu of that, you will have personal assignments that you participate in and then discussions in each module. And that is how you'll interact with each other. Don't forget to participate in those discussions. A lot of people will share their thoughts, but then forget to make comments on their classmates' posts. And that is an easy way to lose points, and they add up at the end of the semester. So, the assignments are for you to do personally. The discussions are for you to share your thoughts and then interact with your classmates. So make sure that you're actually doing that this semester. It is a communication class, and I want you to communicate with each other here in this space and feel comfortable to share your thoughts and comment back and forth. This is a place for all of us to learn, and those discussion posts are designed to help you learn other thoughts, learn other ideas, other than your own. And that's where we're going to do that here in this course. One thing that I need to make note of, we have a teaching assistant who will join us this semester. Her name is Christine. She has a background in journalism. She is a former athlete, and she's currently a PhD student here at Wayne State. So she'll be contributing to our course in several different ways. If you have, or if you see a note from her, again, her name is Christine. If she happens to evaluate one of your courses, she is part of our team here in the College of Education in the Department of Kinesiology, Sport Management, and Sport Administration. So she'll be contributing to your learning experience this semester. So don't be alarmed if somebody other than me comments on what you have submitted throughout this semester. If you have any questions related to anything in this course, you can go ahead and leave a comment at the bottom in the Q&A board. If you scroll all the way down to the bottom of this page, you'll find it there. It's a great place to leave questions. That is an open discussion board, so it is viewable for everybody in our course. So if you have a question that you feel like somebody else might also have a question on, go ahead and leave it there on that discussion board. Then others can get answers quickly to a common question that you think we might all have. However, with that being said, if there's something that you want to talk to me specifically about, take the time to reach out to me personally via email. You can leave a message here in Canvas, or you can send me a text message or give me a phone call. I left my phone number on our syllabus page. So if you feel more comfortable reaching out to me individually, feel free to do that. But if a discussion and open discussion board is something that you're comfortable with as well, that is perfectly fine. So I have an open door policy. So however you want to communicate, I am here to communicate with you. Again, we get started in this course with Module 1 after you take the syllabus quiz. So make sure you move on to Module 1 after you've completed that syllabus quiz. And there is an assignment and a discussion board for you in this first week. And then after that first week, we will move into 2-week blocks. The first week assignment and discussion is actually due on Tuesday because Monday is Martin Luther King Day and we can't have anything due that day. So everything is due Tuesday. But after that, we'll move into Monday rotations where your assignments are due Monday and your next module will become available on Monday. So if you have any questions, I'm here to help you be successful. I'm looking forward to an awesome semester with all of you. I know that it's going to be great. Other than that, welcome to class and go Warriors.